my first name is Bad. Last name is Luck, and I'm living proof. Yeah, come on, baby. I was driving down the road looking at a log home, and I saw this out of the corner of my eye, this building behind us, which is clad in 1930s license plates. I thought I was seeing things. I turned around, I came back. My friend Neil was with me. He said, I passed this place 1,000 times. I never saw a building like that. I stopped by, I met the owners.
I see him turn around in our neighbor's driveway, and I'm like, all right. So I take him through, and he's like, that'd be really cool if I could buy it. Now we're back here a year later, and now we're discussing what to do with the building.
Basically, we're going to be removing this structure and replacing it with another structure that looks like it's always been here.
And then we want to put new license plates on it that we found inside the chicken coop. If it's not able to be preserved, we want it to be put somewhere where everybody can see it and remember it through the history.
What we're trying to do is save the walls with the license plates still on them. If you can imagine a bar back or some really cool wedding venue and nothing but a wall of license plates. So we're gonna take a look around.
I've come down here ever since I was 8. I've always loved this place. We always have people stop and take pictures and ask us questions. And we have different buildings. We have the barn, the chicken coop, the garage, and then we have the summer house, which I call it the witch cavern, because up its stairs it's dark, and there's a small room inside of it with a cauldron in it. So it's the witch house.
So where I'm at right now is, so they didn't have any refrigeration back in the day. So this was your walk-in refrigerator. Call it a root cellar. It's built into the dirt because it always stayed at a consistent temperature. But this is where they would have, oh my, Tuck, dude, they used license plates to form for pouring concrete.
No way.
The license plates are still, they're gone, but they're still in the mortar. Like, I would actually want to cut this out, like, oh my, wait, look up, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. 1937. This is too stupid. This is incredible.
My grandma had her farm. It got passed down to her, and they put those up a while ago. You can see from 1934. There's a couple 1936. There's a 1931.
It's like I told them, wherever that ends up, I'm gonna do a little brass plaque, and it's gonna tell the story of that family.
If we redo it, we have more license plates.
You got more license plates?
Yeah.
Can I see them?
Sure.
Let's take a look.
So they collected a bunch of license plates, and they didn't put them all up. As you can see, there's a new piece back there that was hit by a car.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we have more license plates in here. So we have, so you can see we have some big ones, 1921s.
You got yourself like another 1,000 license plates here.
I mean, there's
You got 3 barns worth of license plates out here.
stacks on stacks.
You guys got in here?
Yeah.
Oh, we got ourselves some more license plates. Enough license plates to resize 3-hole barns.
All right, so RJ, so the deal is, I take that away, put something back that looks like it's always been there, and then I'm taking all those license plates, and you're putting all these license plates on there?
Yeah.
Where does somebody come up with 1,000? This is ridiculous.
Like, here's a 1921.
Oh, wow.
If that goes missing today, it's in my back pocket. Yeah.
Wasn't us to look at. Yeah.
Back pocket. Oh.
You're gonna take a rake with you. Oh, lantern?
Yeah.
It's in pretty good shape.
What you doing with the table base over here?
I'm gonna make a table out of it. I'm gonna put some 2x4s and then put some plywood on top of it.
You can't do it with plywood. There's no way.
It's good enough for government.
No way. You gotta do that out of some old barnwood or something like that. I'll sell you some.
Well, I have some. It's in the
You got
top
some
of the
old
barn.
barnwood?
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Watch the box there.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, we stacked all this wood.
I can see you guys have some like threshing boards, got
Yeah.
some siding in here, flooring. We're gonna make the tabletop out of.
Yeah.
Nice. Right, dude. Stay away from the plywood. Use this stuff. Lasts a lot longer too.
RJ was going to show me this tub. Next thing I know is I see this root cellar, which of course we investigate that, and then we find these, you know, license plate. It's like a never-ending. It's like an adventure, and that's what I like about it. So today I have my son Tucker with me. He's 20 years old, and what I'm trying to do is acclimate him to this business. Starting to get into this business. I got into it because I started building furniture. I didn't have a lot of money, so I took down small structures, and what I did is I started buying attic boards, real wide white pine planks, and I met this fellow, Neil.
We were taking down a log house, and Jay came to buy the flooring out of it, and I told him he should just buy the whole house.
And that was the first time, like, my identity had been a furniture maker up until then, and I had the blinders on, you know, like I'm a furniture maker, and when he said buy the whole structure, like, the crazy thing is, 2 weeks later, I sold that log cabin and realized there's a lot more money to be made in the structure business than there was in the furniture business.
Me and my dad went out to Bloomsburg when I was 14 years old. Took down it was an 80 by 90 barn, and we were there for 5 days, and I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, I was like, to me, it's just an old barn, but I was wondering, like, how much was that worth? And he said, well, each tractor trailer load that just went out was close to 100 grand, and we had 4 tractor trailer loads. So I was sitting there as a 14-year-old kid, like, wow, that's a lot of money.
So Neil, there's 2 reasons I'm here today. The main reason is to introduce you to my son, Tucker. So, Tuck.
Neil?
That's Neil.
Nice to meet you.
The only reason I got into this business is because of this guy right here.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about you.
We take down buildings of all kinds, so we end up with all kinds of stuff, and Jay likes that.
First log home, right? Remember? Yeah. So, but anyway, the second reason I'm looking for a piece of oak to finish a coffee table. You would think a business like this, that you'd start running out of stuff. And it's just not that way. It's just, you gotta look where nobody's looked before. Let's see here. I would say 5 footers. So good deal. So we'll get a saw, we'll cut this in half. Neil, like I said, he started me in this business. Showed me the ropes, and I'm bringing my son Tuck along, acclimating him, letting him meet all these great people, and basically the next generation of reclaiming.
Basically what I'm doing is stepping in from my dad's place, taking over the role of the on-the-road salesman. Going out, finding new stuff in barns, log cabins.
I'm trying to instill in Tucker, just take your time and do it right. Keep your eyes open for stuff, you know. I said, you might be going to look at a barn, but always look around, and if you see something, stop.
Just 2 weeks ago, I was out in Nittany Valley, and I drove down right past like a log cabin. Found it was just 30 by 30. We ended up getting 80 beams out of it. You figure each beam's close to $1,000, and it was just quick. Went out for 2 days with my uncle, took the whole place down, dismantled it, got on a truck and got it out. So I was like, it's cool. It's my first one, like, solo job, so that was fun.
Some of the coolest stuff I've ever found is, it's not the place I was going to look at. It was along the journey.
Everything has value. That's the biggest tip I've learned. I mean, like, most people drive by that thing and see, you know, just a bunch of license plates, but you figure there's 1,000 license plates on there, they're all $10 a pop. That's a $10,000 shit box right there you got sitting there.
Did business with Jay for a long time, and now his son is taking over the business, and we'd be happy to deal with him too.
You're on a treasure hunt all the time. And it is so cool to have my son with me, and, you know, to introduce him to these great people that help me, you know, understand the business and are still helping me today.
And he's the one that started it all, so it was a pleasure meeting him. I've heard stories about him for the last 20 years. And, you know, I hope to take over my dad's role and keep his name going and keep a good reputation for our business and our family.